Men, I want to talk to you about shaving. This is a safety razor. This was introduced in 1901 by a guy named King Gillette. And it was the first razor that you could open it up like this, and you could dispose of this thing, and you could replace it. And so now these things are still made, and quite a few people do use them. But what's more common is one of these, a disposable razor. These came out in 1975, and most of us have just figured, that's the way we shave. And so we get those things, and they are supposed to, they're engineered for 15 uses. Unfortunately, the big problem is that this piece of plastic is going to last for 1,000 years. 1,000 years this is going to last. And, maybe it's used for a month if you shave every day, or half a month, and then we throw them away. And it's done a great deal for our economy over the last 100 years to become a consumer nation where we create a lot of things that can quickly become garbage and thrown away so that we can replace them. And the more stuff we make, then the bigger the economy gets, and the more money we make, and everything is fine and dandy. Unfortunately, it doesn't take into account nature and the environment, and the fact that if we take out fossil fuels like this, which took millions of years to be made, and we make something that will last for 1,000 years before breaking down, and we call that disposable, that's horrifically short-sighted. And we've been very short-sighted for a very long time. Now, I know that a lot of these disposable razors are really nifty, and they have multiple blades. Gillette introduced first Track 2, that had 2 blades on it in 1972. And since then, they've gotten up to 6 blades on this thing now. It is a really smooth shave. So to get that same kind of shave, I have to do this 2 or 3 times. Exhausting, right? But, it still does what it does. And it still does the job. Now, one of these only has 1 blade, and it's very sharp. And I gotta be honest, on the first shave and the 10th, you're pretty likely to cut yourself if you're not careful. And so you gotta take a little bit more care and concern when you're shaving with one of these, and be a little more careful. And I understand that a lot of people are in a hurry when they're trying to shave, and they don't want to take that kind of time. They just want to run their 6 razors over their face and not get cut, and that be that. But this is producing a lot of garbage, and it's really taking its toll on the planet. So if you have any capacity to invest $20 in one of these, and then maybe once a year, you'll have to pay $2 for one of these. And these little metal blades can all be recycled, and it is not going to destroy the environment in any way, shape, or form. So man, if you want to shave like a responsible citizen, not just a consumer, because we need to start thinking about how we're using our materials and do a better job. But as you can see, and I know you can't feel it, it's a nice smooth shave, and I only needed 1 blade. It's not that hard. Last year in the US alone, we sold $1.2 billion worth of disposable razors. Well over 2 billion of these razors were put into the environment where they will remain for at least 1,000 years. This produces no waste, no garbage whatsoever. Please stop producing garbage.